Yes, if I confirm, it's your boy Foxy P in the building. I like your boy. The chopper of them on the fryer and plantain. Yes, 1995, 1999 Gidigbo champion. First Igbo governor of Lagos State. But once I yes, can I say yes, we fit. Yes, for that confirm. Yes, for that confirm. I want to welcome you once again to another episode of the Africa Today show with your tout Foxy P in the building. How about your boy chopper of them on the fryer of plantain? Chilling right here on the set of the Africa Today show. Ginger. Happy New Year, my people. 2018 is our year, confirm. I know we said it last year. This year we'll say it again. And guess what? 2019 we'll say it again. Because why? It will always be our year. Yes, it's true. I'm so happy. This is the first episode of this year. It's so beautiful. Let me tell you why I delayed so long to do this episode. I delayed because I have to tell myself. I say, Foxy P, when it's time, you have to go heavy. Don't play no games with this thing. Africa Today show is very important. People don't play with it. So when I meet people, they let me know. Ginger. They're like, Foxy P. That Africa Today show, you might be doing what you're doing on the Instagram, wearing makeup, playing around, acting skits with all kinds of people. But this is the main reason why I bang with you heavy. So when people tell me something like that, hey, give me cold inside my chest. I cannot just be there and not be playing games. No. I said, stay humble, father. You have to come through and do it real heavy, real big for the people to know that you're serious about what they are serious about. I have to meet you at your point of need, confirm. And I knew it. I said, this year, a lot of things have been happening. You don't even understand. Two said something on Instagram. She said, thank God I don't look like what I've been through. 2017 was a hard year. You don't even understand. You know why my father was in my house for a whole year? Cancer. I want to carry my father stage 4 cancer. Want to carry my father, my own father. To the extent that the emotions, sometimes I'll just be so stifled. I don't know whether I want to laugh, I want to cry, I want to call one of my best friends, I want to fight another friend. All over the place. You know, we as Africans, we play games with mental health. You never ever stop to say, yo, is my brain isn't functioning the right way? What do? We self-medicate. Last year I dealt with alcoholism. Day in, day out, as I'm waking up like this and I see, before I sleep like this and I see, to the extent that I'm walking around the house, I'm not even drinking the drink inside glass anymore. Not even using tumbler. I start using mug. So that way, I can fool the thing with NSC while I'm sitting down looking at my father, thinking in my spirit, will this man even live to see 4th of July? So I'm fooling a whole mug of NSC walking around the house. Till one day my mother asked me one question, when you come into the house, you're so sad. But by the time you just go and roto your things, by the time you just drink, you now start smiling with us. But the problem is, when you are smiling like that, anything that we say you should do, you'll be like, yeah, I'll do it. By the next day, you have forgotten. Are you sure that this thing is not too much for you? I said, what are you talking about? Forgetting that my family has a history of alcoholism. You know, here on Africa Today show, we don't lie to each other. We're all family members. Anything that's worrying me, I have to tell you people. My family has history of alcoholism. One of my uncle, this is my grand uncle. He say you should not talk too much, but we'll talk it out here. We can say this thing because you never know who this thing might be touching in their spirit. One of my uncle, he drank alcohol to the extent that when the doctor say you must not drink alcohol again, they say, what are you drinking all the time? He say it's beer. They say no more cold beer for you. You know what he now did? They now go and bring they'll go and boil water. They now bring bowl. They'll pour the water inside the bowl. They'll now soak the beer inside. So the beer can come to hot. His wife was not like, that's why they say you should not do anything. I say, the doctor said I should not drink cold beer anymore. But now I'm drinking hot beer. He will not drink the hot beer straight from the carton. No, you still have to go and put it inside the fridge for it to chill. And you bring it out so you touch it, it's cold. Okay, put it there. This is on his deathbed. Confirm. My grand uncle. This is a true story. When my grandfather died, my grandfather was wealthy, that's my mother's father. When he died, he put it in his will that this man, till the day that man died, he's entitled to 2 bottles of beer from that house. That's what my grand uncle was coming to do. That's James Otunti. When you hear somebody called Otunti, he has only one ear. He doesn't hear with both because he's a wide man. Confirm. So we have alcoholism in our family. A lot of people that have died in my lineage. I'm talking about my father's side of my lineage now. People that maybe diabetes was worrying them. Or they say, oh, they don't know what happened. He just cannot eat anymore. They cannot consume food. This is people that are dying in the village. You don't know it's the liver. Cirrhosis of the liver. All kinds of things. So it's inside the bloodstream, and if you know anything about addiction, anything that's in your bloodstream, you yourself may not know. You can just be walking past. You see some people that are doing cocaine. You're like, oh, what's that? Let me see. You don't like, just hit like this. It's in as hook you. Confirm. So there's a lot of us. You don't understand. That's one of the that's one of the crazy things about having money. They say your money will kill you. I've never really seen. It is amazing how when we were younger, when we were in college, we barely had any money. So we can use small money and just, you know, we go and buy small beer, 6-pack. You and your boys, 5 of you, we share 1 6-pack. But when you now have money, you gonna be buying that big NSC. You have people that are going for baby shower. They are carrying their own Guinness because they are not sure whether there will be Guinness there. Confirm, my brother, that's alcoholism. We may not call it what it is, but if you cannot sit down and drink only 1 bottle of beer, you're an alcoholic. I'm not saying that to shame anybody out there. I'm just saying, well, from my own personal experience, confirm what alcohol has done for me, where I come home from work and I'm like, yo, I'm back now. I'm going to write this joke. I'm going to go and shoot Africa Today show. I'm going to put up this post for Instagram. I'm going to send out this contract for this gig somebody's trying to book me for. Once I enter a house like this, once I open that NSC, talking about someone that's averaging like almost like 2 bottles of NSC Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that's not even 1 NSC a day. That means you're doing like averaging. So there's I had another bank card that I'm using to swipe my NSC because I monitor all my, you guys know how I am when it comes to like finances. I try as much as possible, even though different things in my life can be going away astray or awry. I have to make sure that there's certain things that I know what I'm doing. So I have my different apps and things that I use to monitor where I'm spending my money. So regardless of where I go and stuff, because I have different businesses now. So African Comedians has his own card. I have the card that I use for like house expenses. I have the cards that I use when I travel to places that's kind of sketchy. That's why I use my Citibank card, because those ones are quick. If I tell them that, yo, I'm a man, somebody has been running some things on my account, boom, they just take that thing back. They return it back to me. But if you use your Bank of America or, you know, all these other cards, they might not be as responsive. They'll be like, are you sure it wasn't you? Are you trying to play no game? Citibank don't play no games. They'll be like, eh, you think it was fraud? You think it was scam? Alright, here's your money back. We'll cancel that thing. Whoever bought that thing anywhere, they've lost the money, confirmed. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make is this. To the extent that because I have all this app that's tracking my expenses, so I can tell, okay, in a month, even though I use 4 cards in different places, it can tell me that you spent a total of 800 on grocery because I went to different places. So I can say you went to all these different restaurants. Because I didn't want to be able to be saying that information, showing me that I'm going to liquor store, I had another card that I was using. So I was doing that to deceive my own self. So when you get to the point where you're deceiving your own self, my brother, that means you're lying to yourself. Confirm. And it took me when I had a couple of weekends where I'm just like hanging out with friends, and I'm just like, damn it. This thing is not just me. There are plenty of us. You know, we always celebrate it. Like, that guy, they drink, nothing. We don't consider alcohol an addiction. If somebody smokes weed, if they're doing like, you know, coke or meth or whatever, oh, you're addicted to something, you know. These days, people don't even say weed is addictive. Me, I believe that I myself is addictive. Oh, if you wake up every morning and you're like, wake and bake. If you say, I cannot study without smoking. If you cannot do A without B, and that thing is not food or regular drink that's supposed to nutrient your body, you are an addict to that thing, confirmed. Take it and go and put it in the bank. So, but nobody ever counts alcohol as anything. There's nothing there for you to go to a Nigerian wedding and see one uncle will sit down, finish 1 whole bottle of NSC, drink like 5 bottles of Guinness, 4 Heineken, and then he still drink 1 whole bottle of red wine. And they'll be like, ah, that guy's on a different level. Now, what they might say these days to our parents, they might be like, oh, don't drive, oh. But before, nobody really cared. That's a test of a man. That this guy go drink. If he use good or bath, but still yet, he's a functioning man. He's still a strong man. But anyways, that was my whole situation with the whole alcohol thing. And I truly have to make sure that I kicked it. So, it's still... It's still an ongoing addiction. You have to understand, even though you're abstaining from it, you as an addict have to know that, yo, you're addicted to this thing. You have to recognize it deep inside of your spirit. So that doesn't mean that when I'm coming back from office some days, I'm not like still thinking like, hey, I can just branch at this liquor store now. I don't even have to get the big bottle of NSCO. As long as I get this, buy the small one. Maybe I just buy like 4 of them. They're small ones now. So it's not really that bad now. It's not like I bought the whole bottle. Tomorrow I will still quit. Bro, that's how the thing will just, I just say, you know what, from now on, trying to abstain, trying to walk that straight and narrow. It's very difficult. I'm not used to the straight and narrow. Me, myself, if anything about me that people know, you have to recognize the fact that I love that street life. I love that danger. I love being out there where things are not really making sense. I don't like the white or the black of life. I like the gray, confirm. That's how I've always been. That's how I thrive. So it was really difficult. But anyways, this is the longest intro that you have ever seen to after today's show, but let's start the show. Alright, welcome back. I hope people are still here because that was just a long intro. Maybe I'm thinking maybe I should cut it off, but no, we'll keep it inside there because we're always honest with each other, confirm. So yeah, my dad, you know, beat stage 4 prostate cancer last year, inoperable and everything else. I think I told you guys about this. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know, I'm not sure. But yeah, so that was really, really difficult for us as a family. You know, dealing with my mom was here, my dad was here. So a lot of times when I was recording all those videos that people were seeing on social media, you know, me putting up videos of them interacting, asking them questions about how they met and things like that. It was because deep down inside I wasn't really sure if this man was going to survive, he was going to live. And I was like, you know what, let me be able to show my children's children that this is not only how their grandfather used to talk, but this is how he used to talk to your grandmother. You know, so that way they can see that interaction, you know. But then along the way, it now showed me something else. I now learned that, yo, you might think we know our parents, but we don't really know them. You know, growing up, my father was an executive at a bank, barely home. We lived in the same house, barely home. Like, wake up in the morning, wake up around like 4:35. Because we lived in Isolo, but his job was on the island. So by like 5:36, he has already left the house. Before we even wake up, Popsy has already dipped out. So now, coming back home will be like 9, 10 p.m. And that's the days he doesn't go and play tennis at the Ikoyi Club, one of the country clubs in on Lagos Island back in the day. So after work, he can decide to now go there and go and chill and drink beer with his boys, whatever. So you may not see him during the week. Then on Saturday, depending on the kind of day, it's environmental sanitation. So he's stuck in the house. He has to be at the house till 10, so he can't leave. But if it was any other day, he has all kinds of land and houses and different projects, probably another family somewhere. So it's not even when he wakes up in the morning, boom, he's gone there with driver. Then on Sunday, by the time we wake up, want to go to church, it wasn't until later in his life he started really going to church like that. Before he barely used to. So the point I'm trying to make is that I don't really remember from... He said me and him were really, really close when I was very, very young. But I think when my younger brother was born, my middle brother had all kinds of things going on when he was born. He was born like 2 months premature, so he spent a lot of time in the hospital. So I think that made my parents really like spent a lot of time with him. It was almost like that child that almost left, like almost died on them. So they really cared more for him. They gave him a lot more attention. Maybe they did or maybe they didn't. You know how it is, our oldest child, you always feel like the middle brother or the middle sister gets all the attention. But anyways, from at that time, I didn't really interact with my father on a one-on-one. Yeah, we still used to travel, you know, we played tennis together and things like that, but we never really had that rapport. I always remembered when my dad would come back from work, you know, as soon as we just hear his horn like this, boom, 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 everybody just leave. Whether you're playing game, whether you're watching TV, whether all you're doing was doing your homework downstairs, boom, everybody is taking off, disappear, all the children. All you have to do is you have to come and line up. It's almost like, I don't know whether you remember that scene from Sound of Music, where the children, all of them will just line up in front of the door. I'm Peter, I'm Chiquita, I'm like that. All of us will just line up like that. Me, my brothers, our cousins, our house girl, anybody that's attachment, the driver that the brother died and the children don't have any place to stay. They're living with us now. All of them, brrr, everybody will line up. And that was the relationship. As soon as you greet him like that, welcome B. You guys know why I call him B. You're not gonna watch that whole episode. Boom! Taking off. And that's it. That's the end of the interaction. That one-on-one. So in my formative years, I never really, like, he was still there as a father. He still gave me advice. But I never really talked to the man to even ask him basic questions. What I knew about his family was just folklore. So things like that, this gave me that opportunity to now learn about my father by asking him those questions that you guys sent in. So that was absolutely beautiful. So this first episode is one to encourage all of you. It's very, very important. I hope you have your New Year's resolution. If you've already broken it, that's a good thing. That means that it was a hard New Year resolution, confirmed. So what do you do as you fall in? You dust yourself up. It's unless it was an easy New Year resolution. One of my friends was telling me, I said, what do you give up for New Year? He said, I've given up black and white movie. I said, wow. You must have been going somewhere far to go and watch them, because brother, I don't even know where they even have black and white movie. He said, no, it was something I was really into, and I just reached to pursue them, and I'll find myself buying all this old movie and blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, so, But it's not there in front of you every day. So how is that a resolution? Resolution is something that you yourself want to change about yourself. Maybe you want to lose weight. Maybe you want to gain weight. For me, still trying to gain weight for how many years now? Drinking all this protein shake. Who knows? Nobody knows. Different things that you want to do. If you've fallen off of it, get back on it. They say it takes 30 days before a habit becomes a real habit. Confirm. So go ahead and start back up. If you've already paid for the gym membership, no gym at the beginning of the year, they don't even let you pay for only 1 month. They'll be like, come and give us your bank information so we can be charging you. My brother, I've been paying gym now. I think I have 2 gyms that I go to, because initially I was going to only 1. And then I signed up for the other one, so I can be cheating on them. So when I'm not in one, they will think I'm in the other one, whereas I'm not in any of them, confirmed. So it's very important for you to get back on that horse. Do the things that you need to do. Another thing I want you to understand is this. For 2018, this has to be your mantra, because that's my mantra. My mantra is this. Something happened last year, which it taught me a lesson. I think I had a situation in my house, because I bought this house 2009. And the siding blew off, like it was strong breeze. So that's the roof, the side of the roof blew off. And I called my insurance company, and the insurance company now said, okay, they'll come and fix it all, but I have to pay the deductible. I said, how much is deductible? They say $1,000. $1,000 I have to give you first before you can come and fix this thing. I said, how much is this thing going to cost? They say $1,500. I was like, this thing doesn't make any sense. So, but you want me to pay a whole $1,000 first, knowing fully well, since I've had this house 2009, I've never called you to come and fix anything. And if you know anything about insurance, imagine how much you're paying for your car insurance. Imagine if you now own a house, how much you're paying for that insurance. I was like, yo, this thing don't make any sense. So you are doing me like this. So I was complaining. I left the house. The thing was blowing off the side. So one day my mom was like, yo, why don't you fix this thing? I said, the money is too much now. What, these people are trying to kill me now. What's going on? She said, that's a big man problem. I said, what do you mean by that? She said, are you not the one that has house? You think poor people that are living with their mother in the basement, or people that are still struggling and trying to make things happen, they don't have that same issue. So what you have is a big man problem. God has given you the house. So what you have is a problem that you can fix, and you have job. So go ahead and fix it. The point I'm trying to make, I'm not trying to shit on anybody that doesn't own a home or whatever. The point I'm trying to make is this. Don't pray for life to become easier. As you step up in life, things are going to keep coming up. As you have more, there's going to be more things that you're going to have to be dealing with. Whether it's more people that are going to be looking up to you for sustenance, for help. Whether it's more responsibilities as you acquire more assets. Things are going to be coming up. The more car you have, the more car insurance, the more possibility that one will spoil. Things are going to keep happening as you acquire more, as you become more successful. Even if you're not one to acquire physical things, as you become more intelligent, as you become more knowledgeable about things, you're going to have things that will come about just because of that. The important thing is, do not pray for an easy life. Pray to God to give you the strength to go through whatever is difficult. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my word for you guys today. I want you to come back tomorrow, Africa Today show. We're launching our scholarship. It has happened. We even have a website. If I tell you put this link, now make sure you click africatodayshow.com. Shout out to Moni. That's my dude, man. God bless you, man. Yo, I'm so excited for what we're going to do this year. It's going to be so amazing. We want to really take Africa Today show to where it's supposed to be. We've been doing this thing from 2010, my brother. We have to go there, higher, deeper. And I want to appreciate every single one of you that have been supporting since day one. Everybody that watched this video, I want you to do me a favor right now. Do not dull. I want you to write down your name, confirm. Just be like, yo, Foxy, this is my name. I want to see your first name for the first time ever. I want to see your first name. Be like, Foxy, this is my name. I've been watching from this date or this year. This is how I knew about your show, and this is where I live. Let's get to know each other. People know where I am. My name is Ihani Chuku Confirm, and I live right here in Baltimore, Maryland. And I've been watching Africa Today show since 2010. So I want you to give me that ginger as we move along. Man, I can take care, man. God bless. As we talk whenever I end this show. Anything we don't die in a Voltron. But when in doubt, remember the ginger is internal. Confirm.